Do 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 do.
Do 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 do
Do do do do
do
do.
do.
I think that's probably enough of that.
Yeah,
We don't want
that's
people
plenty.
getting too
Yeah,
excited.
exactly.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Grey Peter.
What are we doing today?
Well, first of all, I'd like to start with an apology.
An apology?
Our former co-host, Craig, has been asked to leave as he was wearing red socks that were quite exciting and visible during our last episode.
Oh no, that's a terrible distracting shame.
Yes, so that's all stopped now. We're going to keep the colours much more muted and far, far less interesting. So this week we're going to talk about how you can make things around your home less exciting.
First up, many people in their homes own throw rugs, used as a way to take a boring sofa and make it more colourful. We think these are a total waste of your space in your home. You should probably just get rid of them. Go back to a bland, boring, predictable sofa.
If you really do need to cover the sofa because it's too exciting, perhaps you could get a nice grey blanket, or maybe bleach or dye the blanket that you have if that's too exciting.
Indeed.
Really tone it right down.
Also, we recommend getting rid of your doorbell, because who needs music every time someone shows up at your house? Just a standard single knock will do just fine.
Absolutely. If you've got any paintings or pictures around your house, you might want to just get some nice grey paint and cover those over.
This has been Making Your House More Dull.
Well, the last thing we've got this week, we've got a letter from one of our viewers. This comes from Keir Anderson, who says, "So I was talking with this fellow. We'll say his name was James, because his real name was a bit too unusual. Anyway, I asked him for the time, because I needed to travel to another location, and I wanted to know how long it was until I needed to leave. He told me the time, and it turned out that I had a very reasonable amount of time to get there, so I walked there at a leisurely pace and arrived on time."
Oh, I don't know, Keir. Leisurely sounds a little too exciting for this show.
Well, if you've got any boring stories you'd like to send in, do let us know, and we'll consider reading them out. Let's not have any excitement, though.
Let's not have too many. That might be a bit too exciting.
Indeed.
Until next time, this has been Grey Peter.
Do 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 do
Do do do do do
do do.
I said, have you heard there's been an uprising? The proletariat are coming. Understand they'll be overthrowing us richies any time now.
I've seen all these young poor people shouting things about tearing down the bourgeoisie and...
Well, there's some coming through the window now,
Oh, goodness. Oh, no. The problem is I don't really understand half of what they're talking about. I don't speak commoner, you see.
No, and I'm far too posh to sort of try and communicate them without the aid of one of our butlers. Unfortunately, they seem to have gone off.
Oh, indeed, try and push them away ourselves. It'd be far too ghastly.
Oh, I'm not touching them.
Oh, no, they'll get their paws on me.
Yes, oh goodness, what are they? I think they're spraying me with barbecue sauce, dear.
Oh, no, they're planning to eat the rich.
I think they're planning to eat the rich, dear.
I would run away, but where's Charles to help us make our escape?
Indeed.
Where is the person that helps us do these things
Where's
around
the
the house?
footman?
Where's the footman?
I'm also very disappointed with this barbecue sauce. I was thinking perhaps a nice béarnaise or...
Well, if it can't be eaten, they could at least, make a proper meal out of us rather than making something so common and blasé.
I say, you oik! Have you considered that perhaps that I'm far too important for you to just go overthrowing and then eating like some common rich person?
Are you clumsy, forgetful, or paranoid, but wish to show the one you love that you wish to marry them? Try the cheap-ass engagement ring emporium. Because we all know something's going to happen to that ring sooner or later, and you really can't afford to be replacing some expensive piece of crap.
I am rather clumsy.
I lose my stuff quite often.
Thanks for helping me out and sorting out my clumsiness, cheap-ass engagement ring emporium.
You're welcome. Order now and buy 12 engagement rings for just £4.99.
Woo!
Hi there, I'm annoying YouTube white guy. You might know me. I'm Dookie6969. I'm known for all the most centrist bullshit that you've ever heard. I hear a lot of people that are like, no to the Nazis. But I say, there's good people on that side. We need to be listening to them. We're never going to reach across the divide unless we're really kissing up to those good, fine Nazi people, because I'm quite convinced that, in the event that they actually win the current struggles and come out on top, there's every possibility that, if I'm nice to them now and I let them steal my lunch money and stuff, then it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to be one of them come the end of their violent, terrible, Holocaust-like revolution. Me and Milo, yeah? Me and Milo. Like and subscribe!
I'm finding this social gathering a bit much and stressful. I could really do with a bit of a lie down.
Hello, I'm here to help.
Who are you?
We are the Enforced Nap Squad, superheroes to show up at your workplace, social gathering, or family dinner and distract everyone with our magical superpowers just long enough that you can get that nap you're after.
Oh, but that'd be great. I'll just tuck myself in.
We brought blankets and pillows.
Oh, wow, you're the best.
Hello, family and or boss. Look at us, fireballs in our hand. Don't look over there at your snoring employee/family member.
Thank you, Nap Squad.
Another nap successfully enforced.
Inside the writer's room of Queer and Pleasant Strangers.
Oh, so we've really got to get those skits together for later today. Have you had any ideas of things that might be good ideas for skits?
Maybe something like commenting on something some twat said on YouTube or Twitter or something.
A lot of what we do is commenting on stuff that twats do, and the problem is that's usually social justice material.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just looking around the office right now, is there anything funny about water bottles? Have we done any
the water
jokes
bottle
about that?
challenge is a bit done. I'm not really sure what else we could.
We could do a skit where we act like that's still cool and maybe we're because that I don't know.
Maybe something else with tentacles. I get a good general.
Tentacles respond well, but that's a good thing for video. It works well on video.
Yeah. I don't want to be typecast as that one that's just obsessed with cephalopod arms, even though they are very nice.
They are very nice. How about this? I think I've got a skit to finish out the episode.
Mm-hmm.
How about we do a skit about what it's like to come up with skits for the show?
And then we could have a whole section where we're looking around the room and trying to think of things that we're trying to do, and then maybe at the end of that we come up with an idea about doing a skit where we're trying to come up with a skit.
That's a genius idea. I think it'll go over very well.
And
We're
what-
definitely creative people who haven't run out of ideas.
Well, what if in that skit they become self-aware and they try and take over the whole show and they're like, we can come up with ideas better than you can, and then they just come and
This is getting a bit scary. Maybe should we just go for coffee?
I think we probably had enough coffee.
Yeah, maybe you're right.